Hey, we are going to do a savory potato and blue cheese galette, which I've been dying to do for ages, and decided today's the day. This is the perfect snack for you to have with your non-alcoholic drinks. And since it looks like we are in prohibition, a smoke-free prohibition for the rest of our lives because we've got our useless government, so let's have this delicious savory snack. I'm going to slice up half the red onion. I have got 120 grams of blue cheese and 60 grams of mascarpone, and I've got 2 cloves of garlic which I have finely minced in here with 2 tablespoons of cream. This is half a red onion which I am just coating lightly in this olive oil. And then I've got about 400 grams of potatoes sliced, which I'm going to just cover in a little bit of oil here. Of course, you know, I am estimating. So this is according to the recipe, it's about 400 grams. I can't be asked to do that. So I will see if this is enough. If not, I will do more. If it's too much, I will not put so much on. So I've got 1 sheet of puff pastry here. So this is scoring. I have cut a line, not all the way through, but this part will be left intact. I've pricked the center so that that doesn't rise too much. So we're going to put our filling in the center and leave this as a crust line. Okay, so that's what the plan is. So first of all, what we're going to do is put this blue cheese, mascarpone, garlic and cream mix onto the center. Just gonna grab this. So I have crumbled the blue cheese into this so that we have some solid pieces of blue cheese. You can see the blue color is now permeating the rest of the blue cheese, which is any blue cheese is fine. So the mascarpone gives a creaminess with the cream just adding a little bit of spreadability to it. The recipe that floats around the internet doesn't have garlic in, but for my taste buds this is a perfect combination. So we're going to scatter the red onion over this. In the meantime, the oven is heating to 220 if you haven't got a fan based, otherwise 200. So we're just going to put layers of potato overlapping all the way down. That's why I say you need to be flexible with your quantities, because it depends on the size of the potatoes, you know. So I suppose the weight does help you, but also just go with the flow, and if you need more, rather do less than too much, and then you can always just add more. These are very thinly cut. If you've got a mandolin, then use a mandolin so that you get them all nice and even. These are very thin because this is only going to be in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, and the potato really needs to be cooked. So I'm mixing an egg yolk with a little bit of milk just to do around the edge. So we're going to put salt and pepper all over this. Remember that we have tossed the potato in olive oil. And then if you've got fresh rosemary, put some beautiful fresh rosemary on there. I don't have fresh rosemary, so I'm just going to use dried rosemary. But blue cheese and rosemary and garlic is a delightful combination. And this is incredibly easy to do. And it, you know, have this as a supper, you know, with a nice salad. Okay, so now we're just going to brush the crust of this with the egg yolk and milk so that you get some nice color on that. And this should rise quite nicely above the mixture, or at least in level with it. Okay, so this is now going to go into my oven at 200 for about 25 to 30 minutes or so. If the outside starts browning before you know that the potato part is ready, just put some foil on. Okay, the time has just gone off for 25 minutes, so let's have a look. So this is beautifully brown. I'm going to leave this to cool a bit and let this subside so that this all thickens and the potatoes soak this up and be delish. Righty-ho, let's have a look at this. So there we have the potato, blue cheese, mascarpone, garlic, rosemary slice of heaven that should have a delicious red wine to go with it right about now. Give it a bash because it's really easy and deeply satisfying snack food. Bye.